ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a team from the Big 12, the Utah Utes, taking on another Big 12 team, the Colorado Buffaloes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. This one is out of bounds, a mistake on a simple opening kickoff. Free kick out of bounds. Kick travels out of bounds, and the penalty moves the ball to the 40. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Play action here on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Davis. Second down play coming up. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Has the first down and more. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. First down here for this offense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. He's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, this is what the offensive coordinator told us yesterday, Chris, in our production meeting. They thought they had an advantage up front with the line of scrimmage, and on this opening drive, we continue to see the offensive line and this back putting up positive yards.
Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Biggest play so far in this national championship game. It's third down in the red zone. Delayed handoff. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up fourth down and 1. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So the Colorado Buffaloes offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. And today, Kirk, we get an elite running back matched up across with an elite linebacker. Both these guys, we talked to them, eager for these collisions that we're going to see today.
Well, Chris, these two guys are as good as there is at their position. One thing we know for sure, you're not just going to see them matched up in the run game. What I can't wait to see is, can this linebacker stay with this running back in the passing game? Because he can be very dangerous catching the ball out of the backfield as well. I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Let's it fly to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. See what the call is on first and 10. Grab down the middle. It's Atkins. Breaking free at the 35. And just like that, in one play, they've moved into scoring position at the 23. And the Buffaloes begin a new series here, first and 10. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge. Looking downfield, it's Dampier. Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time. Second down play coming up for this offense. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
What a catch! Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first. Hold up a second. The coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one. So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Breaks into the clear. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
The Utes pick up enough yardage for a first down. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Grab near the sticks. It's Bentley. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15. The Utes are going to cash in here in the red zone. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. On the ground, it's Parker. Spinning out of the tackle. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Utes. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution for championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. It's an out route. The catch made. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
Watch big-time play by the wide receiver. Makes the catch, breaks the tackle, and then gets some yards afterward.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run phase, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Here's made on the out route. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. To the air, it's Lewis.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. And the Buffaloes will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. Defense is coming after him. And he's brought down.